G'day, Heath. How are you, buddy?
Now you can see me.
Hello, mate. How are you?
Good, mate. I was muted and stopped my video.
I've got a good head for radio, mate. Sorry about that.
You do, actually. I was thinking the same thing. I'm thinking, big sports breakfast. Like, that's you take into the time of that.
4 tunes in the Chinese phone book.
Mate, that's age does that to all of us.
It does.
Unfortunately.
Welcome to your first sales training Zoom, mate.
Thanks, mate. I said never too old to learn something new.
Exactly right. That's why I do these daily. Here comes Clivey. We've got Jared. We got Jeffrey Woodham. The lovely Tash, who's 1 year younger this week. Jealous much, Tash. Just waiting for people to jump on. I'm going under a false name here. Sorry about that.
Supplies.
Clive Vince.
How are you, son?
Good, mate. Everyone's getting better with age.
Yeah, Clive and I don't use the video much, do we, Clive?
No, how are you, Heath? Welcome,
Good,
mate.
Good, thank you.
Catch up with you soon, mate.
No doubt, no doubt. How do I do this? I need a stand. Yeah, there we go. That's better.
Oh, you can sit down. It's all right, mate.
Yeah. You don't have to stand, mate. You can sit down, yeah.
Yeah.
What's happening in Southwest Rocks today, champion?
Mate, I got a start get ready for this auction. I got a on Saturday, and I got other things, but got a couple of appraisals to do later on today, which I'll
nice.
sign up, which is good.
Yeah, fantastic.
That's what I do. I've got a list.
You do, mate. You've had many years of practice. You're very good at it, mate. We might catch up about 1 tomorrow, if that's all right.
Yeah, that's cool. That sounds good.
So I'll be in Kempsey in the morning, so I'll come across after that.
I'll pencil it in now. That's good because it makes me leave a meeting. So I'll be back. If I'm a fraction late, I'm a fraction late, but I shouldn't be.
Do you want me to make it a bit later, 1:30 or something?
No. It gets me out of there in time. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no worries, mate. Look forward to catching up. Dan Slater's on the line. Great. Harry Wilson's about to join us.
You do the middle one.
The floodgates will open in a minute. Looking sharp, Dan. I can see you in my rear vision mirror. Cody's coming on. Lee's joining us. Ali. All the VIPs are starting to jump on. Oh, sorry, Heath, you're already here, mate. Sorry.
Yeah, the important people are here. It's all right.
Stokesy.
There you go. Is he sober?
I think you know Mr. Stokes, don't you?
I've shared a couple of beverages with Stokesy over the years.
Just two.
That's enough, Heath. We won't be going into too much detail about that.
It was always it was a good poker machine presser. You don't play the pokies with that bloke, I'm telling you now.
I saw something on social media about what goes on to us stays on to us.
Absolutely, that happens. But you can always brag about an $88 press on a poker machine. I mean, I don't know who does that, but someone did do it and got the feature.
Yeah, so a few of us came out all right, didn't we? It was a big mistake as well. I didn't mean to do it.
Yeah, but hey, it paid $4,800 or whatever it paid, I think.
Yeah.
Kept that one quiet, mate.
Yeah. Don't worry, he didn't bring any of it home.
Was that an $88 investment or an $88 return?
No, it was an $88 investment. It's ridiculous.
No, we got about $4.5 grand out of it. Almost
Yeah.
$5 grand.
But that wasn't the only one. It was a regular mistake.
Yeah. Whoops.
Pushed the wrong button.
Oh,
You're
yeah.
good at pushing the wrong button, Stacey, aren't you, mate?
It's always fun when you're playing with someone else's money as well.
Good morning, all.
Good morning,
Come on,
Dave.
breathing too heavy.
How are we, people? That's very smart of you, Stokesy, muting yourself. That was fucking the wisest move you've made in a while. Hello, Clivey. Oh, look at this face. Look at Heathy. First up. Fucking hell.
That's it, mate. Straight in there.
I wouldn't have thought you need to be on here, mate. There's nothing we can teach you. You know what I mean? There's nothing.
Well, there could be one or two things, mate.
Batesy, you want to tell Heathy how it rolls around here?
Mate, what did you do today?
Yeah, what did you, oh, can't wait till we do that one. Can't wait till we do that one. All right, who else is on here? Hello, Tashy Tash. All right, we got Jeff, we got Jared. Good to see you, buddy. All right, Danny Slater, Allison's there. Beautiful. Mr. Harry, welcome. Rosie's there. Bluesy. Oh, look at BS. Morning, G. Katie, Leah, hello. Summit, Alex, Adam, Logan, Braithen, Johnny, everyone's here. Leah said good morning to everyone. Mr. Carter, Rhodes, Braithen, Johnny Slater. All right, cool. All right. Okay, so today what I want to talk about, two things. So one, I might talk to you for a sec, Mr. Bates. Are you there for a sec, buddy?
Yes, mate.
Cool. So today I want to talk about sharpening the sword. When I'm talking about sharpening the sword, what do you get from that, buddy?
Find those 1%ers. What can you do a bit better?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And how long have you been doing it?
25,
20, yeah.
25
Exactly.
years.
And still learning?
Every day.
Yeah, cool. And mate, you spent a bit of time talking to my good friend Joel, Mr. Hollings. I think he's on track for writing about 2.5 mil this year.
Yeah.
When you speak to him about sharpening the sword, what do you get from him? Like, how much is he still looking at how he does his business?
Mate, he is unbelievable. It's like his first week in real estate. He's got so much energy. It's ridiculous.
So not in a bad way, but I think everyone would know that I've caught up with most people. I go like, how do you think you're going in real estate from 1 to 10? I find, especially with the new people, 3 months to a year, they'll go, I'm an 8 out of 10. I actually take a bit of offense to that because I'm like, well, you've been doing it for a minute. How could you actually be that good? And I think, you know, I've been doing it over 20 years myself and still watching and learning and soaking as much information. And I think that's where you stay young and your energy's fresh. Has that kept you motivated, Greg, by being like that?
Yes. Yeah, there's a lot of things that actually motivate me. But yeah, that's one of them.
Yeah. And like, what would you say to Greg 5 years ago?
Get serious about your business. Stop getting distracted by little things.
Yeah. And it's funny, isn't it? What we think we know, we don't know.
Yeah, definitely.
Cool. All right. So there's lots of different ways we can sharpen the sword, but I know I took off pretty quick because of lockdown. And then the last 2 weeks I've been in and out. I've moved into different places. I haven't been that organized. I've freaking changed phones and that lack of organization's put me in a complete poor headspace. So today, let's talk to Brendan Stead. Mr. Stead, you there, buddy?
Yeah, buddy, in here.
Hello, mate. You're looking pretty sharp today, Brendan.
It's just the camera filter, mate.
Just the camera
Yeah,
filter.
yeah.
You're probably the only one with a fucking Instagram filter on your freaking Zoom. But anyway, mate, I mean, you've worked with different people and I mean, you actually work with Marnie, and surprisingly, she's organised, and then you've worked with other people down in Sydney that are quite organised. I know you generally run a pretty organised, mate. Having your car at a clean level and an organised, what does that mean to you and your business?
Yeah, well, certainly helps your headspace. If you're getting in your car's filthy and stuff everywhere, then yeah, that sort of, it certainly affects your headspace. So making sure that those little things are in order has always helped me for sure.
Yeah, cool. All right, so that's the car. So I think from a real estate agent's point of view, it really is our second office, isn't it?
100%.
Yeah, we spent a crap load of time in it. Perfect. All right, beautiful. Braithen.
Yeah, good morning, Dave.
G'day, buddy. So today we're talking about organisation as being a level where we've got to work on sharpening our sword. Where's another part in our business, buddy, that we'd need to concentrate in being organised?
Probably planning out your day, making sure you've got all the things you want. Like I have a daily plan, what I want to get done.
Cool. So I'm going to reframe that, but that's perfect. So I'm going to talk about diary management, yeah? So diary management and our day planning. So if we come to work, I mean, depending whether you're a morning or a night person, if you're a night person, you definitely need to do it the night before. I'm a morning person, so I'd rather do it in the morning. So vice versa, it depends what you are. But if you actually have a list and plan your day, and then secondly, how organised your actual diary is to a point. Perfect. All right, Stokesy.
Yes, hello.
Hello, buddy. What's another part? Sharpening the sword, talking about organisation. So we've got car, we've got diary management. What's next?
Having that routine. So you're talking about diary management, having the routine, the morning routine, I think leads to a good day.
Morning ritual.
Yeah.
Get out of the
But not
fucking,
just yeah,
get out of the
not just-
doona.
yeah, not like exercise obviously, but also when you come in, like I come in first thing and I SMS all my appointments for the day.
Yep.
Just confirming the time and all that sort of stuff. So yeah, just that routine as well, like exercise.
Cool.
brekkie.
All right.
Yep.
Well, Braithen can take from the getting in the office. He can take the accolades for that. Let's talk about morning routine, Stokesy.
Well, can't we move on? Yep. Okay.
No, we're not fucking moving on anywhere.
Yep.
What do you reckon if you had, Dave? I was woke up tomorrow morning, not next to you, but
I'll be like, hey, morning, Dave.
woke up in your new household. What do you?
Yep.
Let's work out what you think a really good morning routine might be, Mr. Stokesy.
Yeah, probably getting up about 5:30, going for a jog or something, bit of exercise, and then bit of brekkie, and then into work.
Yeah, cool.
But that's not my routine at the moment.
Yeah, but you feel it, don't you? You notice it.
Oh yeah, hell yeah. You're more energized. I think I've started jogging in the morning again. So sort of made a comment the other day that I'm a bit more with it, which is good.
Yeah. So I think, and same again, some people are morning exercises, some people are afternoon exercises, but I think there's definitely for people that get out of bed early. And I'm not saying everyone needs to get out of bed at 5. It doesn't suit some people. Some people have got kids, blah, blah, blah. But definitely if you get up and early and get into your day, I think some time to put yourself in a headspace. So we all talk about channels. So I think it's really important that we're, you know, when we're in our home, we're in our home channel, you know, on our way to work. I think it's a good time to sort of think about the day and even, I know, driving, but take a bit of time out and meditate. But I think when we come into work, you need to you need to be switched on, don't you? You need to be right into the channel mode. I think 2 things. I think a lot of people are in the office, but not really there. You may as well not be there. You're not on. But what I'd rather do is have people really focus on their work. There's also a lot of people that then get home and sit on the couch and think about what they should have done for the day. So then you're not really enjoying home life either. So if we can really have our channel switch on and off, I think that's a big part. Alasan, hello.
Good morning.
Good morning. What's another part when we're talking about sharpening the sword, organisation? So we've got a morning ritual. We've planned our day. Our diary management's good. Our car's clean and organised. What else do you think?
I think our home. I think at home having it having just not be. I don't know. Everyone's different. I like to live in a place that is clean and tidy and everything has a spot. And I just like to have it. I think it gives me clarity of mind as well because it's not cluttered or disorganized or anything like that.
Yeah, cool. All right. So your home's your sanctuary.
Yeah, love going home.
Love it. Love it. All right, Mr. Woodgate. You there, buddy? Mr. Woodgate. All right, let's go, Danny. You there? All right, Danny Slater.
Hello.
Hello, buddy. Where are you going with organisation?
Mine's very similar to the car sort of thing, like my desk and like the board that I have at my desk sort of thing. Like a couple of weeks ago, I looked around and I had papers stacked everywhere that were useless and just made my desk look cluttered. So I spent the other day just cleaned it all off and like redone my board and everything like that, just so when I come and sit down, I can focus on what I need to.
Yeah, cool. So your actual environment of your desk and seeing what that looks like.
Yeah.
Bloody
just keeping
beautiful.
that clean and decluttered.
Yeah, cool. All right. What other areas do you think, mate? Oh, actually, Johnny Slater. We'll go to the senior. We'll go.
Well, actually,
go
David,
advance. Mr.
hello,
Slater, how are you,
David.
sir?
Very well. I actually thought I was going to say Daniel's car was a bit like a mobile home, actually. Had a wardrobe in the back and everything.
Wow. Thank you, Mr. Slater. Nothing like a father to speak the truth. Beautiful. Awesome. Tony and Jake, if you guys could do a routine inspection of Dan Slater's car tomorrow morning when he gets in the office, that'd be wonderful. Thank you, Mr. Slater. John, mate, I know your database, you spend quite a bit of time on that. So let's talk about, an organized database. What does that mean for your business?
Yeah, look, there's still always, it's something that's ongoing. It just never ends, that database. And it's just building that book of business that we all keep talking about. So it just makes that prospecting easier. They're warm calls. People are happy to talk to you. It's not just a cold call all the time. It's a check-in, an update. Yeah, it works. It definitely works.
Yeah, cool. So when we look at organization, we've gone from a really nice morning routine. We're going through diary management. We've gone through actually having a database. On top of that, what I think a lot of people don't do is actually have their call list ready. Like, if I sat at any of your desks now and said, okay, what are we doing all day? And I always say to Tony, like the biggest test for any of them is just rock up, mate, have your morning tea, have your lunch with you, pack an esky and just sit next to, imagine sitting next to Logan, going out there and just watching him for a whole day, how many missing gaps that are in the day, how much time you're fiddling to look to do something where, you got your diary management, you got your time set, you got your call list ready to go. I mean, that's perfect. I don't think any of us have a perfect day, but at least if we have an idea of what that perfect day could look like, we'd have a much better chance to achieve it. Cool. Then we've also got our home and our office. And to me, they're all the different levels of organization that I think. And I think when we're really organized, it allows us to sharpen the sword. So, Adam Shaw, Mr. Shaw. You there, buddy? Oh.
It's just showing out he doesn't have a mic or it's not working.
Doesn't have a mic. All right, cool. Let's go to Logan. Logan.
Yeah, mate. I think pretty much everything that you've covered is all relevant. For me, I would say big thing is the car. Mine's always dirty. That's terrible. And what you mentioned before with database, just having a clean database and having a call list ready before you actually jump into it is going to save you at least half an hour a day. And if you prepare it the night before, you can come in and just smash it straight away over morning.
Yeah. So, once again, when you look at Jeff Jowett or what I'm talking about today, I'm not talking about an offer. I'm not talking about negotiation. I'm not talking about anything about real estate. This is all mindset stuff. This is all organization stuff. And I just think, if you look at all the elite people, they've got their shit together and they're sharpening their sword in different levels of organization. So, Logs, what's the biggest thing you got out of this one today?
Honestly, just, probably having an ideal day and an ideal week. I think we forget how important it is and don't let the day run you, you run the day.
Oh, fuck it. Love it, Logan. Gold star, buddy. G, hello. Good morning.
Good morning.
What did you get out of that today, Gigi?
Definitely the organisation around the car, because I'm a very early person and I bring back half the beach from Town Beach with me, so it's a bit of a challenge to do that for me. Also, I think one thing that I've learned in the past is as soon as you get into the office is literally sitting there and staring at your board, you know, your listings, what's going on, and making sure you're organised for the day. And then one more point, which I picked up from Brendan Stead 3 years ago, is using this thing for Siri is my best mate, and just booking appointments and task reminders and everything. So thanks, Brendan. And I've been doing that since, so that's helped me.
Yeah, I think one thing I did miss out is your actual sales board, and I can see Heath's head now. But you know, that's
because I'm in your office.
Sorry.
That's because I'm in your office.
Oh, you're in my office. Oh, there we go.
There's nothing on your board.
Yeah, that's because I focus on all your boards. But actually getting through there and actually going through with everyone, especially is getting on there. The first thing, look at all your current listings. What have I got to do to move it closer? Any offer, what can I do to move it closer to an exchange? Any MAs, what can I do closer to get to a listing? I mean, you do those 3 things every day, you got a good business. Heathy, welcome. Southwest Strikes, welcome, Heathy. What'd you get out of that, buddy, today?
Well, I've got a big list. That's what I got. So I'm used to running my own show, but you know, this is good. Like it's good. It's good to see what other people do in their day, how they function. Whilst I do some, I don't do all.
Yeah.
And as I said to you before, that was one of the reasons why, you know, it was attractive to come this way, to see something different. Whilst 20 years in the business, I'm no expert. I'm pretty good, but I'm no expert.
And mate, like if you got a high personality and you're a salesperson, generally if you say the word discipline, you think of it being a negative word. But if you actually look at, you know, it's the discipline that actually sets you free. It's that extra couple of minutes of getting organized in the day. It's all those different things that'll actually make you feel better. And the reason why I know that is because, yeah, the last 2 weeks I've been in a bit of a shambles and it feels shit. So those little things of getting back, you know, make a big difference. Katie, what's the biggest thing you got out of today?
Hey, I just love working out in the morning. So I guess that's the biggest thing for me. And with COVID, I haven't been doing that at all. But I did it this morning and I just feel so much better when I do it.
Yeah, awesome. Cool. Mr. Plews.
Dave, personal presentation is one. I think we overlooked.
Good point, David.
No, it is every time. Seriously, I think personal presentation.
What are you dressed in today? Where is it?
What was that?
Just trying to work out where your head is so I can see what you're dressed in.
No, but it is. We noted the ritual where basically it all starts from the personal presentation in the morning, doing the right things, but also too just being fully aware of, you know, what you can improve every day, whether that's jumping in your car, it's got to be clean. You jump on the computer, your database has got to be clean. It's just all those 1%ers. And I think that gives you clarity at the end of the day. And I think if you do all those right things, you're thinking that the market is actually seeing you right as well. So it just gives you confidence.
Exactly. And it's like you train for a day. I mean, your body shape hasn't changed, but you feel better in your clothes, don't you? Like automatically.
Yeah.
All right, Broads. Hello, sir.
Hi, Dave.
Coming down for a surf tomorrow morning, buddy. Can't wait.
Yeah, it's going to be big. Are you ready?
Big?
Nah, I'm just kidding. It's all right. We're all right.
Oh, we can always go paddleboarding in the lagoon.
No, we're going
out. Broads, congratulations, mate. Is that your biggest month ever?
It is, yeah.
$117,000. Everyone, big round of applause for Broads. That's fucking incredible, mate. So well done. Did you ever think you could do 100 in a month?
No. And I do recall sitting down there with you and Josh Fegan at the little shack the day I came down for training, and you just said, you know, what are you going to do? And you just gave me that confidence and that feeling that, you know, don't limit yourself, you know, believe in yourself and just get it done.
Yeah, cool. So not to be a killjoy, but the problem with a big month is sometimes you've sold all your stock. So it's just knowing that next month might be a bit harder. I don't know where you're at. We'll catch up tomorrow and go through that. But it's just understanding your headspace and being a headspace of the game. And generally what you find is you'll have a really big, like as you're growing, you'll have a really big month. And then the next month or even the second 2 months after that can be a bit hard until you've then learned this new routine, and then it just flows a bit better. But we'll chat about that tomorrow. But mate, I'm fucking super impressed. What do you reckon other than confidence? What do you reckon's the game changer that's changed that result?
I think it's a combination of everything. I think it's all of this put together. It's these meetings, it's the training, it's commitment emails. It's just all of this adds up, like getting that fresh energy and the headspace good at the start of the day makes all of those things, diary management, every one of those things on that list we just did all come into play. So yeah.
Well, 1% is compound, don't they? But as much as they compound good, like you can feel good and then you have 2 days of being disorganized and it can compound negative. So it's good and bad. So it's just being aware of that and then breathing through it. Love it, mate. Once again, mate, congratulations. 117 in a month. So proud of you. Jared, what'd you get out of that, buddy?
Oh, sorry, can you hear me?
Yeah, gotcha.
Yeah, cool. Good morning. So yeah, we all touched on it pretty much, but for me it was the clarity and just, yeah, taking control of your day.
Nice, buddy. Cool. Summit.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, gotcha.
Oh,
Yeah, go.
so
You look like a fucking DJ. Look at you.
The part like
He said he
Fucking
looked like a
DJ Summit. DJ Summit's in the
Just
house.
speak.
yeah, keeping like little things like your desk clean at work, and I find at home. So when my room's messy, I'm all over the place. Same with my desk. Someone told me like zen your zone.
Yeah,
So keeping
beautiful.
your little zone tidy will make all the difference. So getting into that habit.
And I think one thing we didn't talk about when we talk about organizing is also our mind. And sometimes we can be a little bit too crazy in the mind too. So a few deep breaths, or as Jeffy Jow will say, three good breaths will get you back in the space. Harry, buddy, what did you get out of today?
Dave, can I just show you? This is Samet's desk, by the way. Does that look zen?
That looks beautiful. That looks lovely. He's fucking sitting next to you. How could anything be fucking zen, Stokesy? Shut up and move on. Cool. All right. Who we got next? Harry, let's go.
Yeah, mate. Just being completely on point when you're here in the office, when you're on task, be on task. Anyway.
Cool. Yeah. Nice, buddy. Totally agree. All right. Who we got? I think Alex Woodgate. I'll give you another crack.
Yeah, sorry, my mute didn't work before.
That's all right, mate. What's the biggest thing you got out today?
Just being organised and having a plan and work to the plan.
Yeah, awesome. Cool. All right. Leah, you got mic or you're not on a mic? Oh, here we got Leah. Reduce the mess, reduce the stress. Organisation is a key. Oh, you're on point, Leah. Thank you very much. All righty. We got Jake and Tony, I think. Jakey, what did you get out of today, buddy?
Definitely an ideal week.
An ideal week, yeah. And one of the biggest things, Jake, I've seen, mate, is people feel like you don't want to completely jam it, do you? You just got some big rocks and you got to make sure you hit your big rocks, yeah?
Exactly. AM in the office, doing calls, doing what you need to, PM out doing appointments. It's as simple as that.
Yeah. And then in that, that's why I think, that's why I've got personal at the top of your commitment emails is, like if it's, the rego that you haven't done, it just sits in your head, or the freaking going to the dentist, but you got a toothache. Like we got to make sure that we're at the best in all areas of our life. Otherwise it'll slow us down. Cool. Oh, Adam, I haven't got you yet. Adam Holbrook.
Hey, mate.
What did you get out of that?
Yeah, just organisation and also the car. Make sure the car's clean, ready to go.
What bit are you going to
car? Definitely the car.
The car. All right, cool. All right, looks like Friday, especially the port office, and around the grounds, as Tony and Jake go around the grounds and start doing some car inspections. Fucking excited. Cool. All righty. I think Tony, what did you get out of today, buddy?
Yeah, all of the above. Clear the mind, clear your emails, clear your tasks, fresh day, fresh start, fresh energy. Go hard.
Yeah. Beautiful. All right. Who have I forgotten? Tash? You're super freaking organized. Tash is the queen of organization. In the office early every day, does the stuff, goes to the gym. What did you get out of that, Tash? What can you teach the gang? or not?
Hello.
Hello, Tash. What did you get out of that today?
Just prioritize because you're not always going to get everything done. So you need to pick your top 3, work through them, then pick the next 3, work through them.
The big
So
rocks.
it's not overwhelming.
What's important? What's important?
Yeah.
Cool. Rosie.
Hi.
Not so much. I got heaps out of what everyone said, but another big one for me is health. So when I'm not feeling healthy or I'm not healthy, everything goes out the window. My mind's foggy, everything. So
yeah, cool. All right. Well, I've spoken to Batesy, I've spoken to Brendan, I've spoken to G, I've spoken to Alison, Heathy, we've spoken to Slater, Bluesy, Braithen, Jared, Tashi. I think we're all.
I got another one, Dave.
Oh, fuck, he's back.
I'm back. I've been thinking about it for the last 45 minutes.
I've only been talking for 25, so.
Yeah, this was before you got on.
Sorry, mate.
Reduce fucking drama in your life as well.
Yeah, I've learned a lot about that. I mean, quite openly when we lost, 7, 8 staff last year, I thought my life was over. And you hear about that. Everyone says one bad egg or what can be cancer in your office. And obviously we've had some staff changes. But like watching everyone's figures go and the culture within the group and within the business, it's so true. We openly missed, lost $1 million rider in the office, and from a cash flow point of view, you don't even really notice it because people just pick it up. So I'm working on that on all areas of my life, and I think as humans we can get addicted to drama, can't we, Greg?
I was the biggest victim around.
Yeah. And Greg, you're on track now, writing the most you've ever written.
200 times, maybe.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
So you're proof that, mate, you can't learn that much difference in a year over 19. So, let's just say it's 19 years and it's now the 20th year. It's just what we're talking about now, isn't it? It's the right environment, being organized, all the little 1%ers, and it just compounds. How would you say that in your words?
You got to want it.
Got to fucking want it. I fucking love that, Batesy.
Yeah.
Got to want it. You got to want it.
If you don't want it, you don't do it.
Oh, I miss freaking Santa Claus, Colonel Clivey, the great man.
Yeah, mate, I agree with Batesy. Get the monkeys off your back.
Yeah.
You just got to have a plan. If you have a plan for your business, you got a plan for your life, and you just got to stay focused and get Adam off your back.
And from the this is more for the guys that have only been around 6 months or 12 months, mate. The difference, in the old school business that you worked in, Clivey, to what we got now.
Mate, it's insanely different. To be honest with you, I think it's definitely the technology has improved your capacity to do so much more, but it still gets back to the basics. You still got to have a plan. You still got to have a process. You still got to follow one step at a time. The old story, it's not rocket science, but now you got the rockets and all the technology as well.
Let's hammer it home.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. G's just sent something through. If you fail to plan, you plan to fail. So I think that's a good one to finish off with. Over and out, guys. Have a great one. I'll see you again soon. Thank you.